Okay, so I'm kind of freaked out because, today's been weird. I look yellow. Asian is coming through. Hold on. Okay, better. White. What I truly am. But, today was weird. I was actually genuinely happy. That doesn't happen, usually. Also, just what? The past, fucking, 2 months, I've been, a depressed ass little potato and, really upsetty and, wanting to kill myself legitimately and, hating life. Basically. I had, little snippets of happiness, but, majority, nah. No. We weren't happy at all, okay? Basically. And then today was just kind of hello, yippee. Literally, some random ass person fucking possessed me and they were actually genuinely happy. And, it was just kind of trippy. Because, I was actually happy today. What? That's not normal for me. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's kind of good, but, also, who the fuck am I? Hello? I need help. I was, genuinely happy all day today. I can't remember one moment of this whole day where I've been actually upset. Or sad. Not one. That never happens. Ever. I'm... What? 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 I mean, kind of weird, right? Just... I really hope you didn't hear my stomach there. Yeah. But, I can kind of still tell that I'm still depressed and, anxious or whatever about just stuff. I have no idea what anymore. It's just, become a thing where I'm, anxious and, depressed over every little fucking thing. But, I can still tell I am because, even though I can't feel it, it's in the back of my mind somewhere, I can, just tell. And then also, my eating habits have not improved. So, if I was truly genuinely happy, my eating habits would improve, right? No. I still can't eat. I mean, okay, maybe saying I can't eat is a bit of an exaggeration. But, I literally will take 2 bites of something and I can't finish it, you know? This morning I didn't eat breakfast. And then I had lunch, but it was, half a cup of rice from... what is that place called? El Pollo Loco. And then after that, around midnight, I didn't get hungry. Until it was around midnight, I didn't get hungry. And that's a full fucking 12 hours. Noon to midnight, that's 12 hours, right? Am I doing math right? I think that's 12 hours, right? Okay. And I didn't get hungry in those full 12 hours. What? And then, when I finally do get hungry, it's midnight, so I go out into the kitchen and try and get some food, and then I get some food, and I'm eating it, and, halfway through the food, I can't finish, and, I literally have to spit the food out, otherwise I'm gonna, literally get sick, and, throw up. And, I don't understand. It's been like that for, weeks now, but, progressively for months now, it's been like that, where, I have increasingly less appetite. At first, it was oh, I'm just leaving a few bites left on the plate, but I can't eat anymore. I guess this is good. My appetite is lowering because Mike or my uncle or whatever, and blah blah blah. But then it increasingly got worse, and it started turning into a quarter of the plate of food or half of it, and then more than that, where I couldn't eat it. And then now it's I can only take 2 bites of something before I get sick, and even then it's not. It's really weird because, my appetite is, non-existent. And my hunger is, erratic and, weird. It'll pop up in, random times. An average person gets hungry, 3 times a day. I get hungry like 3 times over the period of 2 or 3 days. And then my appetite is like not there ever. So I don't understand. But I was talking to one of my friends and she told me that she's like had kind of like an appetite lapse. Appetite. Am I saying appetite right? It's really late. I'm tired. Appetite loss before too, when she was really depressed and anxious, and she said it's like a combination of anxiety and depression, and they're both like messing with your system because depression takes away all the motivation, aka appetite, and then anxiety, like nervousness, nausea, hunger. So maybe that's why I'm like repulsed by food and not hungry and don't have an appetite at all. Fun. I really hope I don't die. I'm going to talk more about it with my therapist on Thursday. And my psychiatrist, who's going to prescribe me with antidepressants, which thank fucking God. Like, oh my God, I'm like, I was like really reluctant over like antidepressants at first, but like, it's becoming increasingly prominent that I fucking need them. Like, I can't function without some kind of help more than therapy, because therapy is really all grand and great, but like it's only once a week or once every 2 weeks, which is not enough for me. Like, if I want to help myself through therapy, it needs to be consistent therapy of every fucking day, because that's how much shit I go through a day. Like, it's a lot. Okay, so clearly I need something more, and it's becoming increasingly clear that something more is antidepressants, which I was really reluctant over, because like antidepressants, drugs, my family has a bad history with drugs. Let's just say that, okay? So I've like always been reluctant of like any type of medicine, like other than like flu shots, like even like headache pills. Like, I'll procrastinate on taking them until I literally cannot handle my headache, because like that's just like, I don't like taking pills. Like, they don't like, I don't know, like I've just like, from my experiences like throughout like childhood and all of that, like I've like seen what even like over-the-counter drugs can do to somebody if they like overdose, or like they do shit that they're not supposed to do with those drugs, which is why like antidepressants or any type of drug, like prescribed or not, like kind of freaks me out. So yeah, but like, I mean, it's become prominent that like I can't like help it. Like, I have a chemical imbalance, whether trauma or literally runs in my fucking family, or both. Probably both, to be honest. Like, the fact is, my brain is fucked. So I need help. Yeah. Which is why today was so weird, because I'm like genuinely happy all day, and like really haven't had a moment where I was kind of like, I feel sad. Yeah. So that was weird. Also, this might be like really narcissistic, but sometimes, like, if I have videos where I'm like genuinely like happy, or like I'm like kind of proud of them, like I'll go back and watch them. Or sometimes like it'll be a video where like I know I'm like really upset, and I kind of like, this is kind of weird, but like I kind of want to see what I look like when I'm like at my lowest point. But then I also want to see myself when like I'm at like a really happy place. So like occasionally when I'm at a like really bad spot, like after I make that video, like I'll go back and watch it. Like, it's weird. I just like, I'm curious about like how I like and like can be perceived when I'm like in a bad place. I don't know how else to explain it. And then like same situation was like if I'm in a happy place, like how do I perceive myself when I'm happy? Like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. But I do it. So, you know, I don't do it for every video. I just do it for like the ones that I think would be like interesting for me to watch because, like, I want to see myself in those, like, moments, you know? Which is probably narcissistic, but, like, you know. We live in a society where social media, aka pictures and videos of ourselves, like, literally rule the world almost. So, kind of all of us are narcissists. So, you know. Anyways, so, yeah, I went back and watched my video today, and I was just, like, literally stunned. I almost said shocked, but then it came out stunned. Or I ended up saying stunned, but then I was, like, starting out with shocked, so, like, it was, like, stunned. I can speak English. And, like, I was just shocked by, like, how fucking happy I am. Like, I do not, like, recognize myself. Like, I was, like, ridiculously happy and, like, cheerful and, like, just, like, you could just tell I was, like, happy. Which, like, is weird. Because, like, I'm, like, well, I mean, today, but, like, I can't remember the last time that I was, like, genuinely carefree happy. Aside from today. Which is really weird. Because, like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, I've been having, like, the worst 2 months of my fucking life. And then all of a sudden, like, randomly, like, I have, like, a genuinely carefree, happy day. Like, what? I don't get it. But, like, I'm not complaining. But, like, also why? I would like to know why. So I can, like, have days like these happen more often. Like, is it, oh my god, am I my dad's daughter? Like, did I become that happy over, like, shopping high? Oh god, I really hope I don't turn into a shopaholic like my fucking father. Because, like, that would be bad. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of shopping. Like, I genuinely hate crowds, and I hate being surrounded by people constantly. Or for, what's the word I'm looking for? Something amount of times, like a lot of time, like for a long period of time, basically. I'm looking for that. There's a word for that, but I can't remember it because I'm really tired. But, yeah. Opius? No. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I was just, like, genuinely, like, happy in that video, and I was, like, really shocked. Like, I was genuinely happy all day today. Which is weird. Also, I went on, like, a weird OCD cleaning spree. Literally spent hours rummaging through my old shit and, like, cleaning out my closet, and, like, just a lot happened today. Like, I went shopping and actually genuinely enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed dancing in the changing rooms and trying on clothes and buying those clothes and wearing them in the future. But, like, I did not enjoy the crowds, the prices, the sizing in Old Navy, the lines, the crowds, people in general. Not the biggest fan of. But, I don't know. Like, this is gonna sound so cheesy, but I feel like part of the reason why today was, like, such a happy day for me was, like, shopping was kind of, like, a fresh start for me. Especially, like, when instead of reaching for, like, basic t-shirts and, like, sweaters and, like, just jeans and sweatpants that I know, like, I normally would buy, or having somebody else, like, shop for me and decide for me, like, I got to go in there and, like, sure, I still picked like really comfortable clothes, but I also picked clothes that I genuinely knew that I would like, and not just ones that I thought like other people would enjoy, or like that I was worried about other people criticizing me for wearing, or that like I knew my dad or my mom or my grandma would all be like, what is that? Like, that's weird. Like, I wasn't worried about that for some reason. And like, I just genuinely was just kind of like, I don't give a fuck, and just grabbed whatever the fuck I wanted, tried it on, danced along to the music in the store, in the dressing room, and like just rocked out and like had fun while I wasn't near people. um and it was like genuinely like had a good time, and it was like kind of like a new beginning for me, because like I haven't done that like ever. Like I haven't really been careless and like done something without like further thought than like basically like I didn't think anything further than I need clothes and these are clothes that I like, so I'm going to buy them. I didn't think, well, I mean, I kind of did care about the prices because I want to make sure they were below $20, because like, you know, my limit is $20, and I wanted to make sure they were practical and functional and that I would wear them every day. But other than that, I didn't give a shit. Like I didn't care about like what other people would think. I didn't care about like people's like reactions to anything. Like I legitimately like walked around with like an armload of clothes like pretty much the whole time, and like didn't give a shit. Like I was just kind of like, I look like a crazy young like child right now with like a pile of clothes in my arms higher than my own fucking head, but like just keep walking, sweetie, because like this is my life. Like I don't know, like I was just like genuinely like carelessly happy, which like I can't remember the last time I was like that, and like it was just really cool to be like that. And yeah, I don't know what caused it, but like I'm really happy that it did happen, because today is like probably one of the best days that I've had in a really long time, so I'm really happy about that. And I hope that in the future I'll have more days like this where I'm like carelessly happy and just like genuinely like feel good, you know? Like granted, I know I'll always have like problems and I'll always probably have like little depressed spouts, but like I hope I have more days where like at least one day a month or something that like I'm genuinely like carefree and happy, and not trying to force it for others or force it for myself because I feel like I need to for society or whatever fucked up shit that I can like trick my brain into thinking. Like I don't know, like I just really enjoyed today. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's it. I also really need to go to bed because it's literally 3:16 a.m. Am I smart? No. Also, for some reason, there's like skin peeling off the bottom of my foot, which is gross. Why? Why? Just body, why you gotta do this? First, no eating. Now, I have fucking skin peeling off of the bottom of my fucking foot? Like, okay. Really? You need to fix yourself. Also, kind of like not getting enough sleep either. If being awake at 3 a.m. wasn't proof enough. But like, you know, I'll be getting there. Like, it's fine. Like, yeah. I really hope by next week, like, I mean, next week's Thursday, like, I'll have the antidepressants and they'll help a little bit. And, like, like I said, I'll have more days like I did today where I was like genuinely carelessly happy. So that would be really fun. But I don't know. Also, I'm speaking really softly, so you know. Yeah. Also, I recently found out that the money that I'm getting paid for from the government is around $8,000, which is a lot of money. But it's like accumulated from like the 3+ years that I've gone living without my mom, and she's gone without like getting any child support from the government because like I'm not living with her anymore. Plus the additional like year I have until I turn 18. And so that's why it's $8,000. But the kind of fucked up part of it though is that I cannot use, like, I can't, like, say I wanted to take the $8,000 out and like store it in like a personal bank account or store it like just in my home because for some reason like I don't trust banks or something. Like, you're not allowed to do that because technically it's the government's like courtesy money to you or something because you're a child. I don't know why the fuck that they want the money back. But basically, once I turn 18, however much money left is up out of the 8,000 that they're giving me right now, they get to take back. Which, like I've been kind of feeling guilty about like taking money from the government because like I'm a kid and like my mom is disabled, and technically the only reason that I'm getting money is because my mom is disabled. And so I kind of feel guilty, like I'm like stealing or something, which is kind of like unreasonable, but like, you know what, that's how my brain thinks. Unreasonably. Irrationally and stupidly. And I can't think. I mean, where can I ever think, to be honest? But like recently I've like started not thinking as guiltily about it and like been kind of trying to like be like, well, I kind of like need the money in a way because like my dad cannot pay or afford things that I need, or he doesn't want to. And my grandma, like, I don't want to take money from my grandma because like it kind of feels wrong because she's like 94, 93, and like I don't know, like I kind of feels like I'm stealing from her if I took some of her money, like, or had her pay for things that I want. And then my uncle, same thing, like it's not his responsibility. And my mom literally cannot afford to support me because she's disabled. So in a sense, like the money that the government is giving me is needed, and I do need the money, but like it did feel like stealing because like I haven't earned the money. But like also like I'm not an adult yet, so I really can't support myself all that well either. So like, and without adults that can support me, like I like that money is kind of needed. But they're gonna be taking it away by the time I'm 18. And when I'm 18, like I'm not even gonna be graduated from high school yet, like because I got held back in kindergarten because I had really bad asthma and like lost a lot of days of school, and so they pulled me back. Whatever, stupid idea, but like whatever. And so yeah, like I'm not gonna graduate until I'm 19, so that means like when I'm 18 I'll still be in senior year, so like I'll still be living with my grandma, or if by then she's in a care home, or like I don't know, or she might be in the hospital or in a care home, then I would be living with my dad. Don't know about that one. Or, like my mom kind of is hinting at, she wants me living with her again, which, don't know about that either, you know. Or, something that I've kind of been thinking about is living with a friend or a friend's family, just like until I'm 18, or I mean 19, and can get a job and like earn enough money to like live in my own and like support myself. But again, like that probably won't happen until I'm 19 and graduate from high school, because I don't want to work while I'm in high school. Because like my attention span and focus and stress like is already at an all-time high, and like really like not great for school, and like if I added a job on top of that, like I would literally lose my mind. So I want to wait till after high school, and that means until I'm 19. And if all of the money that I have to support me is taken away by the time I'm 18, like what's that gonna like? I mean, my mom tries, but like she really can't support me that well, and I like don't blame her. Like it's not her fault. And then my dad, I kind of do blame, and kind of am angry at him, because like he's wasting his money on things that he doesn't need to be wasting it on, and like kind of shows that he doesn't really care about me as much as he pretends he cares about me. And my uncle, love him, but it's not his responsibility. And grandma, love her, it's not her responsibility, and she's not even going to be able to care for me in another year or two, you know? So not that she really does care for me as it is. So like I don't know, but like $8,000 is a lot of money to lose. Anyways, that's where I'm standing right now, so that's great. I really need to go to bed though, because it's literally 3:30. Yeah, too fucking like late. I mean, early, I guess. It's like 3 in the morning of Sunday, but like I really need to go to bed, basically. What I'm trying to say right now, because like, you know, sleep is important. Apparently my body doesn't realize that. Okay, anyways, good night.